Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and we got some more leaks for y'alls. Is it leak season though? Leak season, summer? When the Hyperdunks were a thing, the Hyperdunks used to release during the summer, so I kind of missed that. I wish like Nike would bring back the Hyperdunk line, but I guess they're not going to. So apparently Jordan Brand is going to be releasing some shoes during the summer. So the CP3 this is the 11 and this is the 12. The 11 was solid. The 11, it was a solid performer. Traction was really good. Picked up a little bit of dust, but that's okay. The cushion was okay. I mean, the Phylon was pretty stiff in the heel, but the 4-foot zoom unit was pretty damn nice. The materials were, the materials were really bad, especially in this colorway. The different colorways had different materials, but this colorway had a really cheap feeling suede. I mean, it gets soft. Like once you break it in, it gets soft. It conforms to your foot. It's really supportive, but you know, just the overall quality isn't very good. CP3's line has always been more on the budget side, so around the $100, and his entire line has been solid. You know, as far as performance goes, it's never really been like top tier in my opinion, but it's always been like a reliable shoe that you can just always get and expect it to be a very good performer, you know? The 12 is probably my favorite performer in his entire line. I haven't played in all of them. I believe I played since like the 6 or the 7. The 12, this one is definitely one of my favorites in his entire line. The traction was insane, you know, really hard rubber as well, so durable. You can play it on indoor courts as well as outdoor courts. The cushion was actually pretty nice. For some reason, recently, Jordan Brand's been using some really nice foam, you know, even though they don't say what it is. Maybe it's just Phylon, but they probably tweaked the formula a little bit and made it slightly softer, because the 11 and like all of his other shoes before this were really hard foams, but this one was pretty damn soft. And then the 4-foot zoom unit was very nice as well. But my favorite part about the shoe was definitely the Flyknit material. The Flyknit material is more just in the 4-foot, and it kind of extends into the lateral side here into the midfoot. Here in the heel as well as on the medial side is more really cheap feeling suede, but you never really feel any of this material because first of all there's foam and then there's this lining, so you're not really going to feel the suede material, and your foot doesn't really move here in the heel. It's more just like here in the 4-foot. So for the most part, you're feeling this material on your foot, and it was just so nice. It was pretty the sexy time for your feet, you know? Like usually I don't really care about materials because, you know, even the 11 I didn't really mind too much, even though it was a really crappy feeling suede. As long as it's thin, it conforms to your foot, and it's supportive, I'm fine with it. But there was just something about the 12, it just kind of stretches over your foot. It's super soft, super comfortable, and I loved it. And getting this type of quality Flyknit on a $110 shoe is insane. So this shoe was in like the top budget list, even the top performance list as well. So we gotta shout out Kicks R Us. He's been leaking a lot of shoes as of late. I don't know where he's getting these leaks, but apparently this is the CP3.13 or .13, I guess, right? So his 13th signature shoe with Jordan Brand. So shout out to Chris Paul for making it this far. That's a lot of shoes, man. This seems to be more just like a concept, or just like, not a concept, but like a finished kind of design, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, there's just something about it that I just really like. It looks different, you know? And I really like, it kind of reminds me of like a claw or something. If a tiger's paw was just like this, that's what it kind of reminds me of. And with the foam, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe foam or the outsole coming up or something. But that'll definitely help with lateral clearance. So that's probably also another reason why that's there. As we've seen from CP3's entire shoe line, it's always been a 4-foot zoom unit and just like Phylon. So that's probably what I'm gonna expect from this. And then as far as the materials go, I'm not sure, but the materials look kind of similar to this pattern. You know, this Flyknit pattern. The tongue looks very large. I love oversized tongues, especially in like Kobe's. And it has a very pronounced heel tab, which I like as well. I love heel tabs. It makes the shoe so much easier to put on. If this blue part is the Flyknit, that kind of sucks. In my opinion, where I think the nicer material should be, or the more comfortable and softer material should be, is in the toe. Like on top of the toe, you don't really need support. The only type of support you need is more just on lateral movements, you know? Here it can be a little bit softer. But in this picture, it looks like, I don't know, I'm just assuming at this point, but this blue part looks kind of like a textile or a Flyknit or something. And if it's here, then you're not really gonna feel it on your foot like at all. The toe is where you feel the material the most, as well as I guess kind of like the tongue. That's why I like to have a pretty well padded tongue as well. But like I said, this is just like a design concept kind of, you know, it's probably the finished design, but this is just a drawing obviously, and we don't have an official render yet. But I'm pretty excited to see like what this shoe will look like after it's like all put together. But CPs have always come out during the summer. Maybe like May or June is probably when the CP3.13 is going to come out. So I'm pretty excited for that. Jordan Brand's been killing it with the performance shoes, especially for the cheaper models. And we have another shoe coming out, which is interesting. So this is apparently, shout out to Sneaker Speculation for this. And this is supposed to be the Jordan 3.12 basketball shoe. So if you guys didn't know, Don C made this shoe, which I like. It really grew on me, you know. I don't know why though. You know, it has, obviously it's a combination of the 3 and the 1. I just really like this colorway. I like the elephant print. I don't really think it was as popular, especially with hardcore sneakerheads, but I feel like it did really well with just like the normal population, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, including me, people don't like it when Jordan Brand like kind of mashes its shoes together, like the Spizikes. But for some reason, I liked it when the Kyries did it. You know, the 1 through 3, the Kyrie hybrid. I really liked it when they did that. So I don't know why I'm biased towards Jordans. I guess in a negative way. I guess this is Don C's take on a basketball shoe, which is pretty cool. So we do not have any pictures of the outsole, but we can see like a little bit of the outsole on the lateral side. It looks like a herringbone, but it also looks very thin, the rubber. So I'm kind of worried about that. And the zoom unit that's used in the forefoot looks exactly like the LeBron Witness 4. I believe it's the 4. The most recent LeBron Witness, you know? Donny Boy tried it, he said it was really nice. And then the foam, it looks just like a regular Phylon. And as far as the overall looks goes, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks, but I am pretty excited about the performance. And to me, that's like the most important, I guess. But to a lot of people, you know, looks are pretty important. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics. And as far as the materials go, ooh, the materials look really bad. Like in the forefoot, it looks like a cheap kind of suede material, and it looks like there's some foam back mesh with that plastic red lateral counter, and you have some mesh and fuse overlays kind of like in the midfoot and ankle area. So tell us down in the comment section below what you guys think of the Don C, like the new Don C basketball shoe, as well as the CP3.13. But that's the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.